Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Welcome to today's Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your daily moment of calm, guidance, and encouragement as we navigate aging, caregiving, and living well together. Today I want to talk about something that sounds simple but can truly change how we experience life, and that is choosing the joy in small moments. Because joy does not always come from the big events or milestones. Sometimes it hides in the smallest, quietest corners of our everyday lives, waiting for us to notice. You know, it's easy to think that joy is something that just happens, that we have to wait for having a good day or good news or a reason to smile. But the truth is, joy often works the other way around. It shows up when we decide to look for it, even when life feels heavy. I've seen this again and again in families facing change, in caregivers running on empty, and in older adults learning to navigate life at a slower pace. Joy does not always arrive with fireworks, though. Sometimes it's as quiet as a bird outside your window, a shared laugh, or the first sip of coffee in the morning. Years ago, I had a patient who was adjusting to life after a stroke. He'd lost some mobility and independence, and he was struggling emotionally. One moment, as we were going back to my room, I asked him how his day was going. He said, "Well, the coffee was hot this morning, and the sun is shining through the blinds. I'm on the right side of the grass, so I guess it's a good day." That moment stopped me. Here was someone whose life had radically changed, and yet he still found something worth appreciating. He wasn't ignoring the hard parts. He was balancing them with gratitude. And over time, that simple attitude of noticing joy helped him heal faster, stay motivated, and reconnect with hope. That's when I realized joy isn't just an emotion, it's a practice. It's something we can choose over and over in tiny ways. As we get older, we experience a lot of transitions: retirement, health changes, loss, new living arrangements. These changes can make life feel uncertain, but joy acts as a stabilizer. Psychologists say that even brief moments of positive emotion, like a smile, a laugh, a peaceful pause, can help to balance our nervous system and strengthen resilience. Joy helps the brain release serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that regulate mood and motivation. Joy even supports memory and immune health. So joy isn't just a nice thing to have, it's a necessary thing. And the best part? You don't have to wait for a perfect day to feel it. You can create it moment by moment. Choosing joy doesn't mean pretending everything is fine when it's not. It simply means noticing and savoring what is good right now. Here are some ways to invite more joy into your day. Number 1, start with gratitude. Each morning, name one thing you're thankful for. Try to do this before you even get out of bed. It could be something simple like your blanket is soft or you hear a bird singing outside. Number 2 is use your senses. Joy lives in the senses. The smell of dinner cooking, the feel of warm water on your hands, the sound of a familiar song. When you slow down and notice those things, you give your mind a chance to rest. Number 3 is to laugh often. Watch a funny show, share a joke, laugh at your own mistakes. Laughter is like exercise for your emotional muscles. It resets your mood and releases stress. Number 4 is to spend time with kind people. Joy is contagious. Surround yourself, even virtually, with people who lift you up, not with those who drain your energy. Number 5 is to do something creative. Paint, sing, write, garden, cook. It doesn't matter how it looks. Creativity connects us to curiosity, and curiosity is a doorway to joy. Number 6 is to give joy to someone else. Call a friend, offer a compliment, or hold the door for a stranger. When we share joy, it multiplies, for them and for us. If you're a caregiver, I know some days it can feel impossible to find joy in the middle of all you do. But even on the hardest days, there are still small, sacred moments. Maybe it's the smile your loved one gives you. Maybe it's a moment of stillness when you finally have a chance to sit down. Maybe it's the sense of purpose that comes from knowing that your caregiving makes a difference. Remember that joy does not erase exhaustion. It simply reminds you that life is bigger than the fatigue. It gives your heart something to hold on to. Try this. At the end of each day, whisper to yourself, "Something good happened today." Then name one thing, however small, that made you smile even briefly. That small reflection can shift your entire outlook over time. There are times when joy feels out of reach, maybe because of grief, loneliness, or depression. If that's you right now, please know this. You don't have to force joy, you just have to stay open and look for it. Sometimes the first step is simply noticing something that's not painful, like a soft light or a peaceful silence or a warm cup of tea nestled in your hands. Those tiny comforts are the seeds of joy, and if you tend to them gently, they will grow. Joy doesn't mean ignoring sorrow. It means remembering that even in sorrow, small glimmers of beauty still exist. They remind us that life continues and healing happens, slowly, one small moment at a time. Choosing joy doesn't mean life is perfect. It means you're willing to find light even in the middle of the shadows. It's a practice, a mindset, and a gift you can give yourself every single day. So take a deep breath, look around, and let yourself smile, for no reason other than the fact that you're here. That's the beauty of small joys. They remind us that even in ordinary days, extraordinary moments are always within reach. So thank you for spending this time with me today. If this episode brought a little light to your day, please share it with someone who could use a reminder that joy is still possible, even on busy or difficult days. You can find more reflections and daily encouragement for seniors and caregivers at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And come back tomorrow for another daily moment of calm, guidance, and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, take care of yourself and the ones you love. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.